Title: The Effects of Poverty on Education. Introduction. Poverty is a pervasive issue that affects millions of individuals worldwide, and its impact extends far beyond financial constraints. One area greatly affected by poverty is education. The lack of resources, opportunities, and support that often accompany poverty can have profound and long-lasting effects on a child's access to quality education and their overall academic success. In this article, we will explore the detrimental effects of poverty on education and the potential solutions to mitigate its impact. Limited access to quality education. One of the primary challenges faced by children living in poverty is limited access to quality education. Poverty-stricken communities often lack well-funded schools, adequately trained teachers, and essential learning materials. This disparity in resources creates an educational disadvantage for students, hindering their ability to acquire the necessary knowledge and skills for future success. Consequently, children from low-income backgrounds may struggle to compete on an equal footing with their more privileged peers. High dropout rates. Poverty can contribute to high dropout rates among students. Financial constraints often force children to prioritize immediate needs over education. Many families living in poverty rely on their children's labor to supplement household income, leading to early school leaving. Additionally, the absence of a supportive learning environment at home, coupled with the stressors associated with poverty, can undermine a student's motivation and engagement, making them more susceptible to dropping out. Limited educational resources at home. Access to educational resources at home plays a vital role in a child's academic development. Unfortunately, poverty can significantly limit the availability of such resources. Families struggling to make ends meet may be unable to provide books, computers, internet access, or a quiet study space for their children. These limitations hinder students' ability to engage in independent learning, complete assignments, or explore academic interests outside of school hours, further perpetuating the educational disadvantage they face. Health and nutrition challenges. Poverty often correlates with inadequate healthcare and nutrition, which can significantly impact a child's ability to learn. Malnutrition, chronic illnesses, and lack of access to healthcare services can hinder cognitive development, impair concentration, and contribute to absenteeism. Additionally, living in impoverished neighborhoods may expose children to increased stress, violence, and unstable living conditions, creating a hostile learning environment that affects their overall well-being and educational outcomes. Cycle of intergenerational poverty. Poverty's impact on education extends beyond individual students. It can perpetuate a cycle of intergenerational poverty, where children born into impoverished families are more likely to face the same challenges their parents experienced. Limited educational opportunities, reduced job prospects, and lower incomes make it difficult for families to escape poverty. Breaking this cycle requires targeted interventions that address systemic issues, provide equal access to quality education, and support families in overcoming socioeconomic barriers. Potential solutions. Addressing the effects of poverty on education requires a comprehensive approach. Some potential solutions include equitable funding. Ensuring adequate and equitable funding for schools in low-income areas can help bridge the resource gap and provide quality education opportunities for all students. Early childhood education. Investing in early childhood education programs can mitigate the impact of poverty on children's development and prepare them for academic success. Supportive services. Providing wraparound services, such as healthcare, counseling, and nutrition programs, within schools can address the non-academic barriers that hinder learning. Parental involvement and education. Engaging parents and caregivers in their children's education and offering programs that promote parental education and support can positively impact student achievement. Mentorship and role models. Establishing mentorship programs that connect students with positive role models from similar backgrounds can inspire and guide them towards academic success. Community partnerships. Collaborating with community organizations, businesses, and volunteers can provide additional resources, mentoring, and enrichment opportunities for students. Conclusion. The effects of poverty on education are far-reaching and demand urgent attention. By understanding the challenges faced by students in poverty and implementing targeted interventions, we can strive towards a more equitable education system. Every child deserves access to quality education, regardless of their socioeconomic background. By addressing the systemic issues that perpetuate educational inequality and providing comprehensive support, we can empower students to overcome the barriers imposed by poverty and unlock their full potential.